President Trump praises Citi and CEO of Citi, Jane Fraser, in a Truth Social post. He just reached out and said congratulations to her and her team on the bank's, quote, big comeback, and highlighted Citi's top ranking in first quarter M&A activity. For more, let's bring in Bloomberg's banking reporter, Todd Gillespie. He covers Citi for us, and I was using the M&A function, MA-Go, on the Bloomberg terminal. You can click on the league table and move around some variables. I was trying to see, could I get Citi to the #1 position in the first quarter, and I could not. Are they really?
No, Matt, is the short answer. And frankly, maybe we should be getting a terminal in front of Donald Trump to show him the layout, the MA function, MA-Go. But basically, it's been a bit of a shock this morning. Trump sort of, apparently from nowhere, just seemed to post on Truth Social that Citi is now the #1 M&A shop on Wall Street, and basically is saying, you know, they used to be nowhere and now they're somewhere, which as a narrative generally for the bank is not all that far off. But it does, you know, they have been improving more recently. They've been hiring top talent from JP Morgan and other banks across the street. But this really has sort of come as a bit of a blinder. I think what it does say, though, is that Trump has given quite a rare piece of praise to a banking CEO, which is very, very rare for him, full stop. Bear in mind, Trump was debanked by, or claims he was debanked by, some of the largest US banks, not Citi, though, in the wake of January 6th. And he's had stern words for people like Brian Moynihan and Jamie Dimon in the past. But Jane Fraser, the Citi CEO, has largely avoided his ire. And in fact, we know that Eric Trump, we reported back in August, in October, became a client of Citigroup and has set up a trust at the bank with Donald Trump's money in. So the proximity between the two entities has increased somewhat recently. Yeah, so I look at the MA-Go function, I click on league table, I put in Q1, and then I only look at M&A. By total deal value, Goldman Sachs reigns supreme at more than $1.5 trillion in deals. Then JP Morgan, then Morgan Stanley. Citi comes in fourth at $780 billion. Does that make sense? Yeah, I mean, more or less, that is a good estimate of that. It's a good ballpark for how the rankings look right now. And in fact, if there is one big M&A story on Wall Street right now, it's why is Goldman Sachs' lead so big? Obviously, given that Trump has mocked David Solomon for being a DJ in the past, and doesn't have loads of kind words for him, he's probably more happy to be congratulating Jane Fraser than congratulating John Waldron and David Solomon and the investment banking heads of Goldman Sachs for a great lead in the league tables right now. All right, Todd, great reporting. Thanks so much for joining us.